I didn't forget. Okay, I think we're going to go ahead and just get started. It's 8:01, and after we kind of get going, I'll enter all of your names into Random Name Picker, and at the end of the call, we will draw for one of you to win this beautiful hat, and I'm going to the post office tomorrow so we can mail it tomorrow. Okay, guys, welcome to November, and thanks for being on this team call. We absolutely love these calls and seeing your faces and connecting with you all. I'm super inspired by how many of you are getting on. This is so exciting. We still remember the day when it was just be me and Monica. And we would talk to each other and we would do it anyway, and we would post the recording because we knew that someday there would be people on this call, and now they are. And so it's so exciting. So we have a super special guest tonight. I'm so excited to introduce her. Sara Anderson. I'm sure you guys have all seen her, even if you're new. I'm sure you've seen her on your posts. Sara is so good at getting to know people in her downline, whether they're her first level or her 10th. She really wants to connect with everybody in her organization, and I really admire her for that. Love her on Insta, yes. Sara has been such a gift for us. She is not our upline. She's actually like our great-great-great-great-grandmother. Which makes me really laugh when I say that because she's such a cute little blonde bombshell. But she doesn't really owe us anything in terms of help or any of that, but she has been so helpful from the very beginning, so supportive, and now she's really become one of our very best Zaya friends, and we're so lucky to know her and to get to work alongside her. So we're really excited to bring her into the fold. She's done a team call for us before, but it's been a while. So Sara's going to talk about recruiting because one of the things I love about Sara is that not only is she managing a really large team, over $1 million team as of 2 months ago, I believe, but she also does the work. She's recruiting a lot of people to her business, and she has really high sales numbers as well. So it's not like she's just sitting back and resting on her laurels. She's still working the business every day, and I really admire that. So she's going to share some recruiting tips. Sara, so I was thinking you could do your little story about how you started in Zaya and where you're at. Let's do the recruiting tips, and then if you could end with the Success in 60, go over some of that, because Sara's sort of the mastermind behind that, and we had a couple questions behind the scenes about Success in 60, so I thought she would be a really good one to answer those. Okay, does that sound good? All right. Perfect. I will mute myself, and you can take it away.
Okay. You guys, thank you so much for jumping on tonight. When Katie asked me to come on, am I breaking up at all, by the way? Okay, I told my kids to turn off the TV. I feel like we live in the boonies because if something's running, the computer breaks up. So that's what I was doing, is like with all the exclamation points, turn off the TV! But thank you so much for letting me come on tonight. I just want you guys to know, I do owe you. I watch you guys, and she said, I don't owe you anything. I do. I love connecting. I love watching. I hear your names a lot. This is really a powerhouse team, and you guys are run by two incredible women, and the leadership that you have throughout your team is insane. And I am just grateful for you guys, for your examples to everybody around you, and for being willing. I know we've had a few of you come and speak on Papaya on our team page, on our bigger team page, and I'm just so grateful for you guys for helping with that. But first, okay, she wanted me to introduce myself. I've been with Zaya actually since day one. I knew Erin Bradley in high school, and Zaya, or selling, not Zaya, selling or direct sales was not in my future, in my brain. I never wanted to do something like this because I actually have a very high, if you have been at any of the summits, you know this, but I have a very high, I gotta throw my phone because it's gonna keep dinging, social anxiety factor. And so selling something to anybody was really actually quite scary to me, but I was in a position in my life that I needed a distraction from my reality. So we ended up jumping in day one, nobody knew what they were doing. Corporate kind of knew what they were doing. We were jumping in and picking up products from Erin's living room. It was kind of crazy. And then from there, I just decided, you know what, I can make this. I don't know what I'm doing, so I'm just going to run with it and make it whatever it is that I want it to look like. And that's kind of what we did. I hid behind a fake persona for a little bit. I kind of was like the Beyonce thing. I had to like be this person to what I felt like be successful. And so I hid behind that. And what I found is as soon as I dropped that mask of who I felt like I needed to be is when I really found success with this business. And I feel like that is something that we talk about all the time, is being yourself, and who you are really matters and is what's going to make the difference. So, coming to now, I mean, it's been 2.5 years, and we are now, you guys are all a part of our team, and we just hit we were like $3,000 away from $1.3 million in October, which is insane. And in August, we did just under 800,000. So we've had a 61% growth since the end of August to now. It was a 61% growth in 61 days. So that in our group volume, which is kind of insane. So that's kind of where we're at. And it's been such a whirlwind. And tonight, Katie asked me to talk on recruiting, which I was like, yeah, I'm going to talk on recruiting. That's honestly one of my very favorite things. I love bringing people into this business, and it's not something that I've ever at first came naturally to me, because I felt like I needed to be like a army recruiter. Like, do you want